Hello and welcome. You're with the news here on Headlines Today with me, Shiv Arur. Breaking news coming in at the top of the show. Supreme Court has issued a non-bailable warrant against the Sahara Group's chief, Mr.Subrata Roy Sahara, after he failed to appear in court despite summons. Mr.Subrata Roy was specifically ordered by the Apex Court to be present today. The case relates to the refund of 20,000 crore rupees by two Sahara housing companies. Mr.Subrata Roy and other directors were to make a personal appearance for non-compliance of the Supreme Court order to refund money to investors, and now a non-bailable warrant has been ordered by the Supreme Court against Mr.Subrata Roy. The Supreme Court has issued this non-bailable warrant against the Sahara Group chief. Rapid and dramatic development. We're waiting to see what happens next. In just a moment, we're going to go across to Headlines Today's Jaskirat Singh Bawa, who's with me live now. Jaskirat, just take us through precisely what the Supreme Court has said while issuing this non-bailable warrant.
Well, the very first reaction came from Justice Radhakrishnan, who is the lead judge in the two judgments, including Radhakrishnan and Justice Keher. He said that the arms of this court are long. That was a very upset and angry remark almost immediately within a minute of the proceedings beginning, when Ram Jethmalani, appearing for Mr.Subrata Roy, filed a fresh application for exemption, saying that you don't need him to be present personally and physically today. He is sitting by the deathbed of his mother. He's sitting by her side. She's on the deathbed. He's holding her hand, and he needs to be there for her. The court was not, you can say, impressed with that submission, with that application. Let us inform our viewers also the fact that he had applied for an exemption yesterday as well, when the Supreme Court remarking very angrily that this is a question about the dignity of law, about the maintenance of law, and not just the dignity of the court, but also the judges and the lawyers who are involved in the case, that Mr.Subrata Roy, who has been issued the summons, should be present. Other directors of Sahara companies were present today. Supreme Court remarked, if they can come in, why can't he? So I would say, going by the successive proceedings and hearings in this case, he really managed to upset and get the judges very angry. The non-bailable warrant has been issued. The appearance or the compliance of the order has to be completed by the 4th of March, which is the next date of hearing.
And when is that next date of hearing, and what is likely to happen next? Has there been any reaction so far from the Sahara Group's lawyers, Jaskirat?
Well, Ram Jethmalani and other lawyers, including C.A. Aryaman, who are appearing to Mr.Subrata Roy and the Sahara companies, immediately after the order was passed, were a little tight-lipped. They were saying we need to go through the exact order details. We need to understand what is exactly the interpretation of the court, and we need to interpret it properly, is what they say. So you can say they are being slightly tight-lipped and evasive. They probably would like to consult their clients before they can come out and say anything on record, which is quite understandable. At the same time, like I mentioned before, the 4th of March is when the police have been asked to comply with the order for the non-bailable warrant. So he has to be made to be present in the court on the 4th of March, is what we are given to understand. Now, of course, what exactly is the technicality behind the non-bailable warrant and the execution of it will come out once the order is out in the second half of the day.
Thanks, Jaskirat, for joining us with that big breaking story.